All right. So tonight we're going to spend a little bit of time, and we're going to talk about a solution bundle offered by Zija International. I have been using this for the last couple of weeks, or last week, very seriously, getting targeted, and I have used this for several different occasions since I have been consuming moringa on a daily basis. And one of those occasions, I've been able to use this system to lose over 100 pounds. And this is one of the most powerful, all-natural weight management solution systems that's out there. And, and we know that everybody has heard about a weight management game. We have heard all kinds of information, do this, don't do that. Eat breakfast, don't eat breakfast. High fructose corn syrup, don't consume it. High fructose corn syrup is just corn sugar, it's okay. Is salsa a vegetable? What about ketchup? Our school nutrition programs. I mean, it's crazy what's out there. And let's be 100% honest. Let's look at this, how we are. If what we had, our food chain was working, if it wasn't broken, we wouldn't have the problems that we have today with disease, obesity, diabetes, all of the issues that are out there that we're dealing with on a daily basis that we see. 80% of Americans feel they need to lose at least 20 pounds. And when we ask that question, it just seems like we have more food. People are eating more than they ever have. The food's worse for us. We have more issues. We have more disease. We have more problems. And we got to ask ourselves one simple question: why? We live in the most medically advanced, information advanced, technologically advanced society, history, in the history of the world, the mankind, the universe, the whole nine yards. But why are we getting sicker and sicker? Why are people getting bigger and bigger? I was broke, I was busted, I was disgusted. I was over 420 pounds when a friend of mine asked me to take a look at a business opportunity called Zija International. He says, man, we're going to start a network marketing business. We're going to get this thing going, and in 2 years, we're going to be living on the beach. We'll be playing golf. I'm like, Herb, I don't play golf. He goes, dog, it don't matter. We're going to be balling. It's going to be huge. And because we're at the ground floor, and we're going to go out, we're going to make all kinds of money. And that was the pitch that was used to me to share Zija International. And I shut that noise down quick because I was like, dude, I don't want a health and wellness company. How am I going to sell a dream looking like a nightmare? I'm 6'5". I'm 400 plus pounds. I didn't know I was as big as I was. How am I going to do this? And I said, no, thank you. Because at that point in time, we had one product, a little green can. It was a moringa beverage. They took this tree and they put it in a can. It was called 5.5 ounces of wow. So fast forward a couple of months later, Herb's had some success. He's made some money, and he hits me back up. Same pitch. Money, 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 money. Own your own business. Total freedom. Blow this popsicle stand. Teaching sucks. Let's go do something else. We can do it with this. I shut him down. And my friend then listened, and he said, Brett, I know you're having some health problems. What are you going to do about it? I said, I don't know, man. I'm worried about it. He said, well, I got something you need to take a look at. If you want to see your kids graduate college, you need to take a look at this. And for the first time, I shut my mouth and I opened my ears and I opened my mind and I began to learn about Moringa oleifera, the most nutrient-dense plants that had ever been discovered. This thing will sustain life if you eat the right parts of the tree. And I was like, mind blown. And so I sat in the presentation. It was horrible. It was bad. We had a football coach that had thrown on a tie in a shirt and tie from football practice, and he was hot, and he was uptight, and he was just reading the slides. But some things made sense. I knew that raw was better than cooked. I knew that enzymes died when things were pasteurized. That's why juices are bad unless you juice them on the counter in the fruit and the whatever is living. I knew that. And so it made sense that a raw, enzymatically alive, organic plant might be part of the solution we're looking for to fix some of the problems that we have in our society, in our health, in our wellness. because we're losing the battle of the bulge in front of the fridge, in front of the stove, in front of the chips, the cabinet, the ice cream, and at the table. Because we're eating more calories than we ever have today in the history of the world, but we're getting less nutrition from those calories than we ever have in the history of the world. So our bodies we are overfed, but yet we're undernourished to the point that we are starving. And so that's where in our weight management system, this little green packet right here, I don't know if it's flipped up inverted on your screen, but this little packet right here is where we start. Why do we start there? It's simple. We want to close the nutritional gaps in our lives, in our diets. We want to give our body the proper nutrition so that we can build, rebuild, and restore. Bring our bodies back into balance to function as the Creator intended us to function. Raw, enzymatically alive, organic, plant-based, one-source nutrition. Not man-made, not chemical, not lab, not, this is science, not fiction here, guys. National Institute Plant of the Year, most nutritious plant ever discovered. And Ken Brailsford, the founder of our company, said, let's take that tree, let's put it in a bottle. And this is how we ended up with Supermix. This is our most nutrient-dense nutritional. This has more nutrition in it than anything that Zija International has to offer. In total, there's 92 nutrients, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories, omegas 3, 6, and 9. Everything you need to sustain life. Mix this with water, and you're there. That's pretty cool. That's the first step of weight management. We're going to nourish our bodies to give ourselves the nutrition that we are not getting from the thousands of calories that we're putting in our body on a daily basis. And we're eating and eating and eating, and we're seeking that nutrition, and all we are finding are empty calories, expanding waistlines, and decreased energy to the point where we're stuck on the couch, and then the snowball just keeps growing and keeps going with it. So that's the first step of weight management, though, is we're going to meet the needs of our body nutritionally. And here's the second step. This is our second weapon. This is appetite suppression, metabolic support, thermogenic capsule called XM Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn it from the bottom, whatever you want to call it. You're going to take these capsules. Everybody's a little bit different. Some people take them first thing in the morning. Some people take one at 10. Some people take one at 2. Some people save them for the afternoon. They take them before they go work out. You have to find the time that is right for you. But you take your capsules, and what happens is we're going to increase your metabolism. We're going to give you more energy. So we're closing those nutritional gaps, which are going to end some cravings. We're going to get more energy. We're going to boost our metabolism, and we're going to enhance our efforts to eat less and do a little bit more with that capsule. It's 100% natural. It's not all caffeine. There's less caffeine in the XM Burn than in the Coca-Cola. Just saying. But it's a botanical blend that's going to help us eat less and do more. And then the next product that we have that goes in this kit that is absolutely amazing is called Daily Tea. This is a fat burner. This is an appetite suppressant. This is a craving killer. Is the Daily Tea. It's got Garcinia cambogia in it, bitter melon. Make it up in the morning. Drink it before your times that's the worst. My worst time is from 8 p.m. to midnight. So I usually have my daily tea about 8 p.m., maybe, right after dinner. I drink it just to be able to help fight those cravings so that later I'm not sitting there saying, man, ice cream. I have a weakness for C's. Ice cream, cookies, cakes, crackers, anything that is baked good, cinnamon rolls, that does start with C. They call my name, and the Daily Tea helps me fight that craving, helps me stay away from those unwanted, unneeded calories that we consume at night. Then the next item that we have here is an essential oil blend called Trim and Tone. All right, Trim and Tone is awesome because what it allows is it allows us to be able to prime our fat cells for fat loss. And we mix this in with our super mix. If you've got some wrinkly, loose skin, you can apply it topically. There's multiple uses for trim and tone, but ultimately just add it with water, add it with your super mix. It's going to do your body some good and enhance your efforts further. And the final step of our weight management system is our premium tea. We used to call it the miracle tea because the tea is the key to set you free. And this is our cleanse. Guys, liver function is so important when it comes to weight management, burning body fat, getting the garbage out so the good can come in, so that the good can happen. And if you can't run a car with a clogged tailpipe, and the average American's tailpipe's got about 20 pounds of gut rot, leaky gut, all that crap literally clinging to the insides of our colons and our small intestines, and it prevents us from nutrient absorption. It prevents us from proper liver function. It prevents us from living our best life, and we've got to cleanse, guys. And so this tea, you boil your water on the stove, you drop this tea bag in for 10 to 15 minutes, drink it right before you go to bed, and I promise you in the morning you won't need an alarm clock because the first time this is going to help you. You are going to whistle, you're going to step quick to the bathroom, but when you get done, you're going to feel like $1,000,000. And the first time's always the worst time. But from there, it is essential to continue to cleanse, to allow our liver to process the toxins that are being released from our adipose body fat, whether it be our epicurial cells, the top there, or the visceral fat. As we burn that fat, we're going to release what's in it, and our liver is going to have to function that, filter it, function it, and get it out so that we can then continue to have sustained weight loss. You know those people, they go on crazy hardcore diets, they do great for 3 weeks, they lose 10, 15 pounds, and then somebody pumps the brakes on them, they slow down, they can't lose any more weight because of the toxicity of their liver, their digestional tract's clogged, their tailpipe ain't functioning right, and they just come to a stop. And so, our system is designed for enhanced weight loss, sustainable weight loss, so that you don't fall victim to that yo-yo diet. You lose some, you gain some, you lose some, you gain some. That's not how this works. That's not what this is for. This is designed for you to be your best yet and to reach your optimum self, guys. Everybody could benefit from the products in this bundle, and I'm so excited that you're here looking at this tonight. And I just want to encourage you to get back to the person that invited you to this video, this webinar, this Zoom call, whatever they told you it was. Get back to them, because we have for a very limited time that ends this coming Friday, September Friday the 13th at midnight. The promotional involving our weight management solution bundle ends. So take advantage. Over $50 in savings are available with this system. So thank you so much. I will answer questions at the end of the video. You guys have been fantastic. Have a great night. God bless our team, and we will see you soon